fine day with a whip and a purr. Baby was born and caused a little stir.
No blue bus, no three-eyed frolics, canine, feline, little cat dog, cat dog, cat dog. Alone in a world, little cat dog. All right, we're back with Pac-Man World, and we are in the Manic Mines.
Oh yeah, little mummy.
Whoa! You knocked me down the slope. Get back up there, Pac-Man.
Oh
dear.
no, I have that nightmare all the time.
Come on! There we go.
I never make it to the top in my nightmares.
Rev roll to the max. All that for a few pellets. Oh well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Must be odd having a round body. To where like you hit
Not that odd.
you hit the edge of something and just start going, whoop, here I go. Tilt and tumble. Hooray!
Must be odd having a round body. Oh.
I mean like spherical.
Oh.
God damn it, never mind. Kevin, god damn it, Kevin, seriously. I see.
Oh, look at the little like bone Pac-Mans on the wall.
Oh, okay.
They're Pac-Man, but like bones. That's funny.
Well, I've noticed, like, playing through the game that, the music in this game is just like the Pac-Man theme, but, like, fitting different,
the same song?
not this shit again. Never mind.
Imagined.
So over here, we got a couple spiders dropping down.
Into a different song?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Taking the same melody, using different instruments to get a new song.
I knew I would win that argument. It only took 3 years.
Well.
Yep,
Aren't you all that in a bag of potato chips?
sure am. I have barbecue potato chips in the car.
Ooh. Might want to fish those out. That barbecue potato chips are delicious.
Yes.
God. This era really liked dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how I felt with Nightmare Creatures.
See,
where
and
it's
that's
just,
one
like,
thing
it's
I
cool
just-
for horror because there's monsters, like, lurking there. But it's awful for puzzles because it's like, the guy's
Where
like,
is it?
There was a switch back there. Oh, there was. All right. And I'm just, like,
And
feeling
it's
across
like
the wall.
pitch black. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I found the switch.
I don't think I'm a fan of the dark games. Like, I don't like not being able to see.
Mm-hmm. So you're just like, cool, that gives me atmosphere, but also I can't fucking see!
Yeah. You know, it'd be cool. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
There we go. Just gotta bounce right off them, and those ghosts have spears.
Ho hi, it's off to work we die. Bum 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 bum.
Well, what's interesting is, like, there's 2 versions of that song.
There's the one that like people think they remember, and the correct version that's actually in the movie.
I'm pretty sure they sing both, though.
I don't think so, because the first time we see them, they're coming home from work.
Yeah, so they say, it's home from work we go.
Yeah, it's home from work we go.
And then they sing it again before the witch attacks, because she's like, goodbye, and she kisses everyone. They sing, hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure there's both in the movie, just the most infamous one, the one that you see in most clips and like sing-alongs.
It's off to work we go.
Yeah. So like there's both. It's home from work we go and it's off to work we go. So like that's not a Mandela effect. There's both of them in there. It's also like Berenstain Bears, where it's actually Berenstain Bears. Curious George never had a tail.
Yeah, I did know that.
Darth Vader never says, Luke, I am your father. He says, no, I am your father. I don't know where the Luke, I am your father came from. That's in like every single parody.
It's the same as beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up, Scotty, yeah. He never says that as Scotty, beam us up. Do it, Scotty.
I'm giving her all she's got. You're not going to believe this.
Oh, the weirdest one that took me a while, even though I should have known, is Looney Tunes. You'd
the way it's spelled.
Toons. No, it's Tunes. And I was like, really? Because I thought they were cartoons that were loony.
Yeah.
Nope. Looney Tunes, because its other name before Looney Tunes was Musical Melodies.
Oh.
Yep. I enjoyed
Fruit
playing that on
Loops.
my trombone. Yep. Fruit Loops was another one. Something just attacked me.
It was my Sharpie.
Attacking me with Sharpies, huh?
So I'm trying not to pick at my fingers. So I've been like trying to like hold a pen or a pencil that I can fiddle with.
That was a leap of faith.
Instead of picking at my fingers.
Okay. I'll allow it. Just don't throw them at me.
No, I dropped it.
You violent individual.
I mean, my thumb got real bad.
Oh boy. Now we got big old fireballs hitting us while we're going through the maze. Hey. Get him. Nice. Worst feeling in the world when you're about to get a ghost and it turns back to regular before you hit him and it's just like,
Ah!
I really like how this game actually uses the original Pac-Man sound effects.
Yeah.
It just gives them that extra bit of like,
See, I think this, like what's going on right now, for me personally, is what saves this game for me.
oh, okay.
Like if it wasn't, like if this didn't happen, I would be like, well, why is it Pac-Man?
I got you.
But because these little extra puzzles and things are in here,
Yeah.
I definitely think that it saves the game for me from being like, okay, you just use the character,
But it's Pac-Man, but it's just wrong enough.
yeah. But I mean, it's not like it's still Pac-Man. You're still the same concept. You have the ghosts, the same rules with the ghosts apply. It just so happens there's more obstacles.
Yes.
So you do have like flying rocks and things that you need to avoid, which I feel like ties in the original to the game that you're currently playing.
I agree.
But if it was just this, just like Pac-Man platforming, I'd be like, well, why?
Well, apparently the first version was a lot like this, but a little more 3D with like a camera that reminded me of like Alice. And like the developers were just like, we don't like it, change it. And what they did was added more of the original Pac-Man into it and give it more of this to where like the camera's kind of fixed.
Yeah.
But pulled back.
Yeah.
And that's what they settled on. Because originally it was like very much up close kind of camera, similar to.
Well, because like if they didn't include those original puzzles, he's not Pac-Man. He's just Bouncing Ball Man.
Yeah,
like
Bouncing Ball Man.
Because the whole idea and premise of Pac-Man was the puzzle, like that you just eat all the circles and avoid the ghosts, like. So I feel like having those little inserts of like the OG.
I got you.
To me, it makes
Saves
it like,
the game.
okay, like I get it, okay, but it's nice to have that little bit of like nostalgia in it.
I got you. So at the time of this recording, you've seen footage of the remake
Yes.
that came out.
I think it looks really nice.
Okay.
I don't think that it's
Shit.
yes.
Caught in a twister.
I don't think it's shit.
I don't think it's shit. Yeah.
I think it just like it seems very similar, just smoothed out.
I got you. Not that like jaggedy.
Yeah.
Because like everything had triangles in this era.
Yeah.
Triangles
It's like
were the shapes.
where it's like it's still very like cartoony, very geometric, but it just like it's smoother. Like the jaggedness.
Yeah.
It's not quite as jagged.
Correct.
There's some nice transitional shaping.
There was a video I saw of like a character representing the older Zelda games and the newest Zelda game. It's just like, oh, this is nice. We don't have this where I come from. What, rocks? No. Round shapes.
Shapes. Run away from the tornado.
Soft edges.
Because I think that's what it is. Because even Pac-Man, like you can see the pixels in him.
Yes.
So while he is round, you can see he is round made up of squares.
Definitely.
Which, like, isn't bad. Like, it doesn't mean he looks bad. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah, he definitely
it's
looks
just
like
a
Pac-Man.
different, shape, a different vibe.
But, like, it's like you said, if you're going to, like, smooth them out, you have the technology to do it. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like, you can only say this looks better than the new Pac-Man through nostalgia or rose-tinted glasses.
Yes.
It still
absolutely.
does the job, but, like, the new one's clearly better. It looks like the Pac-Man we all know and love.
Yeah.
It pops out and looks directly like a cartoon.
I think it also does just a nicer job of blending the back and the front.
Okay.
So that it looks more cohesive.
Well, we noticed that
it looks
too.
less
The
like a
remake
set.
Had less of like a picture in the background. I just past me just glared at myself.
Past me just glared at myself.
Like a picture in the background, and the remake has like models.
Where it has like a really, really nice background. That just ties everything in together. It looks less like a set piece and more like an environment.
I got you.
So both of them have their benefits and their disadvantages.
Because like for me, like at the time, it's impressive you were able to make these like dioramas and set pieces.
Oh yeah.
Look like these environments. But like going back, I gotta be honest and be like, well, yeah, tis the time.
I mean, I'm sure at the time this game was released, people were like, oh my god, look at these graphics. Look how great this is. I mean, kind of going back to Pirates of the Caribbean, like I felt the same way whenever the second one came out. I was like, oh my god, this is scary. Like, look at these skeletons. And then we rewatched it, and I was like, "Ooh,
that's the first
look
movie.
at these skeletons."
The second one has the crack in it.
Yeah,
the second one
was the
actually
first one.
surprisingly still holds up pretty well.
Yeah.
It's hard to be like, oof.
Yeah,
It
the
was more
first
like
one, the
wow.
skeletons, I was like, they made this on the
Because
PlayStation.
I saw the skeletons and I was just like, oh, is this series gonna age badly? And then I saw Davy Jones and I'm like, you know what? That is still impressive.
Yeah.
Like that was made in 2005. We rewatched it in 2022. That is still impressive.
Yeah.
Whereas Barbosa,
The first one was
you best
like,
stop believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're on PlayStation.
yeah, I was just like, well, like, okay.
Still a good movie, but I can definitely see the age. But no, Davy Jones still looks beautiful.
Still looks good, yeah.
So,
but they like backpedaled for the last one. Like the last Pirates of the Caribbean, the like graphics were bad again. And I was like, this was made in like 2019.
Well, it was also cheaply made.
Yeah.
So it was. Disney has gotten to this point where like quantity over quality.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, but
yeah.
like ever since, I'd say Endgame was the last time they blew their load with a budget to where everything had to be crisp. But like everything else just looks cheap. And like not cheap to like the average standard, cheap to like Disney standards.
Yeah.
Or like a polished film where it's just like, huh, that doesn't look, because Pirates is a great example. Pirates 5 is just like, why does that look odd?
Yeah, I'd be like,
Whereas
it just
Pirates
looks a
2
little
still
off.
looks really damn good.
Yeah.
And it's because like smaller budget.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at you the way you look at me.
Yeah, go for it. Apparently this is a lot harder than I recall. It was a lot easier when I just had it to an arm and I just had to sit here and be like, la-di-dee, la-di-di. But I talk with my hands.
Now you understand.
Now it's boing, toing, twiggity twong.
It's easy to smack the mic.
It's very easy to smack the mic. I apologize.
That's not a euphemism. It's actually smacking the mic.
I hate you. You ruined it. Best part of the sandwich. Oh, careful. That could be a euphemism. Best part of the sandwich. You ruined it. All right, down into the dark depths. Do you fear death, Pac-Man? Do you fear that dark abyss?
No.
It's weird. Like, in later games, he actually talks. And I'm just like, Not even gibberish, just like, hey, Miss Pac-Man, how's it going?
I haven't decided if I like or dislike the babble. Like, I hear it and I'm annoyed. I'm like, you
'Cause in
have
this game,
someone.
all the other characters talk,
Yeah.
and Pac-Man is just like, he'll let like
Like,
little Pac-Man, like standard Pac-Man noises, like what? But that's it, just the sound effects.
Yeah.
Whereas later on in the newer games, not Repack, I don't think, but I think one of the first is Pac-Man World 3 because this game got sequels.
right.
He just talks. He's just like, oh boy, what are Blinky up to now?
See, I don't think I hate that, but you were like, oh, well, you're the minority there. Like, people tend to hate it when they talk. Because we were talking about that with Klonoa, where I'm like,
yep.
I wish they would just say it instead of, like, babble speaking. But then I like, thought about it deeper. I'm like, it's probably a lot cheaper for the studio because now they don't have to hire different voice actors in different languages.
I like how the little spike on top of his head, like, ding! I think he got the point.
I like the way that the mummies walk because their arms aren't straight out. They're kind of like bent a little, so they walk like this. They walk like Herod walks in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh no, not this again. Come on, musical number.
Oh, I was doing the dance number.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you all could hear my my wrists snapping in the microphone. My wrists pop when I like flap them around.
Come on, Pac-Man, get up there. Thank you. Got me a pair. Pac-Man, I think we make a beautiful pair.
Para what?
Parakeet.
Paramedic.
Medic. All right, one more letter. And yeah, the levels are starting to get pretty long. So in the first part, we did like 2 levels per part. Starting here, we're gonna do like maybe just 1 level apart.
Okay.
Sometimes a boss battle included if we can squeeze one in.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just gonna be 1 level per part. Hiya! Come here, you. Oh, darn. Yeah! You jump higher when you do the butt bounce.
Butt bounce.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. There you go. No. There it is.
Come, I want to sit on you. That was also how Sahad fought Enies. He would jump up and then just like slam down in a sit.
Just like put a raptor's head between his thighs. Could you imagine?
Say uncle!
Whoa! Flamethrower.
I just pictured all of that in my head. Say uncle! The little dinosaur's like, say it!
There's Pack Dog in the cage.
Oh.
You gotta find the key. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a lot of you guys. Let's see if we can get more ghosts so maybe we can heal ourselves.
What's chasing you?
His eyes. Just like in the arcade when like you eat them and their eyes float around.
Okay.
They can't hurt you, but they're just like floating around until they can respawn into ghosts again.
Just little floating eyeballs.
Yep. That's another aspect that came from the original arcade game. You just go, and then their eyes would float around. They'd go, well, in this game they just float until they respawn. I believe in the arcade they go back to the center.
Center, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Because they didn't just spawn anywhere; they all come from the center.
Exactly. So like there was a little bit of strategy to be like, all right, they're always going to go to the center, so you could like plan it out.
Yeah.
It wasn't as spontaneous as this little game. That's also because
I see a floating bunch of bananas.
Oh, banana. That's because Pac-Man can move in multiple directions in this adventure. That's why the
You're just gonna leave Pac Dog?
ghosts are. I gotta get the key.
Just like, bye, pups.
So we're hoping that
Sorry
door
for your luck.
holds the key that I need. Because there was that fruit door from earlier.
Ah.
Where was it? Here. Banana. Okay. Now that lowers, so we want to go back that way. So yeah, it's a lot of back and forth with these levels. And that's to get like the bonus features like the keys and the extra fruit. To just clear the level, you just go
straight forward.
Yeah, basically straight forward, taking on the obstacles in the way. However, you cannot face the final boss unless you've rescued all of your family members.
Okay.
So you can go to like different worlds and stuff like that.
Ouch.
But to access the final boss, you have to at least rescue all the family members. And there's one in each world.
Okay.
So the first world was like the little Dig Dug guy. Second world is Pack Dog.
Little poppers.
And I think I said this before, but that opening where like everyone was kidnapped and stuff like that. What kidnaps them is subtly foreshadowing what the boss is.
Okay.
So like the first boss was the ship. If you look back at the first part, it was an anchor that drew down and grabbed the guy.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the ship. The second one is like a giant like mummy hand that grabbed the dog.
Okay.
So we're gonna see like the kind of like boss of the ruins level. Yeah, so we got Pack Dog. Pack Dog. Pack Dog. Alone in the world, little Pack Dog.
One fine day with a whip and a purr, baby was born and caused a little stir.
No blue buzz, no three-eyed frog, it's a canine, feline, little cat dog, cat dog. Cat dog. Alone in the world, little cat dog. There we go. Level complete. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Get down tonight. I always remember, do a little dance, make a little flub.
From Flubber.
From Flubber, yep. Do a little dance, make a little flub. I did not know Flubber was a remake.
I didn't know it was a remake.
Yeah, it was an old like black and white Disney movie from the 1940s or 60s. Because I saw it at the Exchange next to Flubber, the Robin Williams movie. And I was just like, oh, well, all right.
I wonder how many of the parents were bitching like, this isn't the original one.
In the 90s, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Flubber had a lot of innuendos.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
If I were to bet money.
I can guarantee I probably wouldn't like it now rewatching it as much as I liked it when I was little and didn't understand.
I got you.
Yeah, there are some movies like that I don't want to rewatch because I want it to live in my brain as like the happy movie I remember it as.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Well, in the next part, we're going to take on the boss of World 2.
Toodles. Get it? Level 2? Toodles?
I love you.